I'm Brandis Friedman here at WTTW Studios in Chicago, and we're happy you can join us for American Graduate Day. There are many ways that you can make a difference in the educational future of a child, and one of the most important is by encouraging reading. Turning the Page has had a 15-year history in Washington, D.C. of engaging parents to become more active participants in their child's education. This year, they've expanded to Chicago. Joining me now is Kyla Coomer. She's the Director of Programs at Turning the Page Chicago. Kyla, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell me a little bit about Turning the Page. What is it that you all do?
Well, Turning the Page is really about engaging families towards student success. So we're really working to link families, those public schools, as well as communities to really provide a wealth of programs, a wealth of resources to the students, valuable resources, as well as supporting those students in their achievement and movements towards graduation.
And one of the ways by which you all do that is obviously through encouraging reading.
Absolutely. So with our programs, if you were just to kind of look into the window of our program, our cornerstone program is called our Community Nights. And each one of our Community Nights is really built around literacy programs and a literacy focus. So for instance, you're going to see the parents are going to be reading books together, doing read aloud. We use kind of a popcorn style reading, as a matter of fact, sharing that love of books and love of learning. And then we dive into different topics as well associated with the night. So our books are a way to kind of bring that all together and also help those parents build a really pretty significant home library once they're said and done with us.
Yeah.
So we also, part of our community nights, we have the child mentor experiences, and those also include a literacy component as well. So the children are reading together a book and doing activities that are associated with that literature.
Yeah, and I also want to come back to those at-home libraries. But something else that you do, you have author visits.
We do.
Tell me about this.
Yeah, so our author visits, over the past, since our start, we've actually had over 150 author visits. And there are opportunities, these volunteer authors, some are award-winning authors, come and join us. They share their book, they read their book aloud to the families, really an opportunity for those parents to connect and gain that resource, gain that access to someone in their community. So we often bring in authors who are from Chicago, as a matter of fact, are from the Chicago area to share their stories with the families, to do an activity, and even as part of that, two things. One, the parents have an opportunity to have a little bit of a group-on-one with those authors and learn a little bit more about maybe how they write books or their inspiration for it, or even asking questions about, how to inspire reading or the love of reading or illustration even. With their families. The other part of it is that each family at the end of every author visit night gets to take home a signed copy of the book.
That's pretty impressive. Now, you say that the organization, of course, is about, family engagement, getting parents to engage with their children, but you also have the added benefit of encouraging literacy and reading and improving that, which is so crucial.
Absolutely.
Tell me about the importance of reading and literacy.
Oh, it's great. I think we could probably talk for hours and hours about the importance of reading with family. Really, the opportunity for that child when you're reading aloud with families, that child-parent bond is really significant in being able to build that. We also have seen with our program that families who've participated with Turning the Page for 3 years or more, the students actually have significant growth in their reading comprehension skills, their fluency, all that good stuff that we're really looking for as educators in the lives and partners in the lives of their children, and those children to really support their efforts. Better reading scores, our better test scores, more confidence building, and real effort to really inspire that love of learning.
Now, we also talked about the at-home libraries that you help families build at home. How do you encourage families to engage and to read at home to their children?
That's great. So with our program, we do provide, with our workshops actually, and the parents, we do provide them tips and strategies and a safe place to actually practice the book. So we are with our workshops, they're given the book, we read through the book, we talk about different things or different activities that might link with those books, or different literacy-based activities or reading activities that are associated with that. So really giving the parents a space to practice, that space to explore, and so that they can recreate those experiences at home. So we provide them with a number of different strategies, a number of different resources that they can do that. So there's always that place there.
Okay, all right. Kyla Coomer from Turning the Page, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. And to learn more about Turning the Page Chicago, find a link on our website at WTTW.com/AmericanGraduate. And I want to encourage you to share your thoughts with us on Twitter using the hashtag AmGradChicago, and to follow us on Facebook at American Graduate Chicago, WTTW Channel 11. I'll be back later from Chicago with stories of local American Graduate champions, so keep it right here for more American Graduate Day.
My name is Carl, and you're watching WTTW Channel 11.